So let's rank all the films I rewatched for the month of December 2023. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and today I'm going to give you my last, regular video of the year, which will be my December 2023 rewatches ranking. I hadn't fixed up the first time watches ranking, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then after that, I'll do maybe the first times in the second half of 2023 favorite films, and then top 10 of 2023. We'll just stay tuned, okay? Now, I rewatched 30 films. Now, I'll also give you a list of all the Christmas flicks. Now, this is only non-Christmas flicks and stuff that's on this ranking, okay? If I add the Christmas ones, this list would be way too long, okay? So, I watched Story. I am going to watch another one tonight for my live stream, which will be the original Terror Train. But I will not include that on this ranking because I haven't rewatched it, so it doesn't count. So let's get this ranking out of the way. I'm going to go rapid fire here so I don't take too long, okay? So if you're ready, let's start. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Number 3 is Monkey Bone from 2001. This film's outrageously twisted in my view. It bombed at the box office. It's alright, but it's not that great of a movie. Look for a review of this coming up next month. Brendan Fraser isn't too bad, but I like this for Bridget Fonda, though. Number 29 is Superman 4, The Quest for Peace from 1987. I know everybody hates this movie. I don't hate this movie completely. It's just it could have been better. I am planning to re-review this film next month as well, since I've already re-reviewed the other 3 Superman films. Number 28 is Justice League from 2017. This is the original cut of the film. I hadn't watched since its release. After revisiting it, it's still a pretty fair flick. Not great though, but with a good all-star cast, it's fine. I still like the Zack Snyder cut over this one. Number 27 is Superman 3 from 1983. And I recently re-reviewed this film, and it's done much better than my original. Thank you. It's fun and what have you. It's not the best though, but it does have its few funny moments and what have you. I mean, Christopher Reeve's still good. With the addition of Richard Pryor, it's fine, but it's not great though. Number 26 is The Good Son from 1993. Now, I recently reviewed this film a couple of months ago. I rewatched it just for fun. It's still a pretty underrated film and what have you, especially when it's got Macaulay Culkin in it. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. Number 25 is The Crush, also from 1993. Now, this has Alicia Silverstone, her first film before Clueless. I've reviewed this, but I may re-review this maybe sometime next year. I know I'm just late. Its anniversary was this year. But I'm going to say this is an underrated film, but I love it, though. Number 24 is National Lampoon's Van Wilder from 2002. Now, I haven't seen this film in a long time. This film is one of the most raunchiest comedies I've seen, aside from some other films that I've watched over the years. Ryan Reynolds is just absolutely nuts, so am I. Yeah, I love Tara Reid in this. I will review this film sometime down the road. Number 23 is Oliver and Company from 1988. This film is a very underrated Disney animated film. I recently reviewed this film. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's got a pretty good cast, and I do like its New York setting. Number 22 is Wayne's World 2 from 1993. This film is outrageously funny in my view. I have reviewed this film. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Mike Myers and Dana Carvey are still funny as Wayne Garth. Exceptionally pretty funny. Number 21 is James and the Giant Peach from 1996. Very good film adaptation of Roald Dahl's book of the same name. I also reviewed this film not so long ago this month. Check it out if you haven't. It's a pretty good film. Number 20 is Paw Patrol the movie from 2021. It's my second time of watching this. Well, I'm not that big a fan of this show by any means. I only watch it just for kicks and why. Let's see if it was any good and why. I know this is for kids and why. But it's cute and what have you. I recently watched the new My movie. We'll see where that winds up when I get the first time watches ranking fixed up. Oh, forgot to mention one thing. Look for a review of Paw Patrol the movie next month, okay? Sorry, back to the ranking. Number 19 is The Flintstones from 1994. I feel like this film's still pretty funny. I know it's not really great, but it's still a funny film and a guilty pleasure. John Goodman's really good as Fred. I like Rick Moranis and Elizabeth Perkins. Rosie O'Donnell, she's fine, why have you. Anyway, this film's just so much fun. Number 18 is Every Which Way But Loose from 1978. I recently reviewed this film not so long ago. Check out it. Check out my review if you haven't. Clint Eastwood's pretty good in this film. Everyone's really good, and even Clyde the orangutan, very funny. Especially like when Clyde the orangutan gives one of those motorcycle goons the finger. Number 17 is Superman 2 from 1980. This is the original version. I have yet to revisit the Richard Donner cut, but I will someday. I recently reviewed this, but I'm still not thrilled. It's only got a measly 4 views. Come on, guys. It can do better than that. But anyway, I still like this film for obvious reasons. Check out my review if you got what it takes to watch it and make it go a little higher than 4. Number 16 is Happy Birthday to Me from 1981. Now, although my birthday's not till next month, but Tubi was about to drop this, and I just couldn't resist revisiting this just for kicks and what have you. I love this one. This is a very good slasher. Number 15 is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from 2005. I don't care what anybody says, I still love this movie, but I still like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, though. We'll see where that winds up. This film is just, well, over the top, especially through the courtesy of Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. It may not live up to the reputation that Gene Wilder had, but still, not bad. I liked everyone else, though, pretty good. Number 14 is The Color Purple from 1985. Very good movie, great cast, and a great direction from Steven Spielberg as well. If you haven't seen my review of this yet, check it out if you haven't. Anyway, everyone does a good job. Whoopi Goldberg in her first film, yeah, really good. Sorry about that. Kind of slipped a little bit. Apologies. Back to the ranking. Next film, please. Number 13 is Rush Hour from 1998. I know this film's had an anniversary this year, but I failed to give you one. But I'll try and make up for lost time and give a review of this to y'all sometime later on next year. Anyway, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are an absolute fun comic team. Number 12 is Magnum Force from 1973, the second installment of the Dirty Harry franchise. Very good sequel. Eastwood once again great as Dirty Harry. I liked it. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. And again, as I've said in the vid, I will review the rest of the Dirty Harry films possibly later on next year. Number 11 is Scarface from 1983. Great film. Al Pacino is awesome and what have you, especially the final act. Settle on my little friend. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. It's really a very brutal film. Well, I made good timing. I'm blazing through the first 20. I'm impressed. All right, now I'm going to go to the final ones, the top 10. I am just hoping y'all have been enjoying this video so far since I blazed through it. Just giving you brief thoughts on those. Brief, quick thoughts on the first 20, you know. But anyway, let's get started with the top 10. Coming in at number 10 is Wayne's World from 1992. Love this movie. This is very funny. Again, as I said about the sequel, Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, they're an absolute comic team as Wayne and Garth. They absolutely brought on so much good performances and what have you. I liked Tia Carrere. She was good. She was good in the sequel as well. But anyway, this just really was rocking with the best and what have you, especially when they were jamming to Bohemian Rhapsody and in the beginning of the film and what have you. Very, very awesome. I liked it. I reviewed that film last year. Check out my review if you haven't seen that. Just look it up, okay? Wayne's World, excellent. Now coming in at number 9 is Doctor Sleep from 2019. This was my second time seeing this. The sequel to The Shining, which that's still ahead. I am going to say this is a very good sequel. I thought it was pretty good. I haven't seen its director's cut yet. Like I said in my review, if you haven't seen it yet, I will try and look into it one day. But anyway, I liked Ewan McGregor. Rebecca Ferguson was really good. I'm just gonna say this was really, really eerie in my view, but still, I like it though. This would probably be one of my favorite Stephen King novel turn movies, maybe, but we'll see. If I ever decide to do a ranking of my favorite films based on some of his works. Now, coming in at number 8 is Aquaman from 2018. I love this movie. It's very fun, what have you. It has its moments in what have you. And again, thank you for helping this re-review I did do much better than the original. Thank you. I know the sequel hasn't been well received, but hey, I'm an understanding person. But to heck with what they say. Will that new sequel be my top first time watch in December? I can't tell you that until I do my rank of that, which I said already has not been fixed up yet. But Jason Momoa steals the show as Aquaman. Everyone else is fine, including everyone else was fine, and including Nicole Kidman and Patrick Wilson, Willem Dafoe, and I'm not saying the name, okay? Okay, so this way I don't cause any uproar in. Well, now you get the point, okay? So Aquaman is definitely a very good film. If I do a ranking of all the DCEU films, mind you, this could be in the top 5 or the top 10. Stay tuned. That'll be coming sometime next year. And coming in at number 7 is The Shining from 1980. Very eerie film. I know Stephen King was not thrilled with this and what have you. Stanley Kubrick did a fine job on the film. I like Jack Nicholson's performance as Jack Torrance. Here's Johnny. Yeah, he's absolutely incredible in this, especially when he goes all. Yeah. Yeah, I got to admit, he really steals the show. Everyone else was really good too. Shelley Duvall and Scatman Crothers. Everyone was good in my view. The Shining, definitely a very good film, no matter what. And next, coming in at number 6 is The Three Stooges Go Around the World in a Daze from 1963. Very funny film. I think some of you may or may not know that I'm a big fan of The Three Stooges. This was absolutely very funny. Is it's just got a lot of laughs, just like what you could get from their short subjects and what have you. But anyway, I believe this was their next to last film and what have you before they did The Outlaws is Coming. I didn't really watch that. But the next film is another film the Stooges did, which I'll get to in a bit. But anyway, Mo, Larry, and Curly Joe, they are absolutely really, really funny in this. I will review this in the other Stooges films sometime later on next year. Possibly April, we'll see. But the Three Stooges Go Around the World in a Daze. It's absolutely funny. Now, coming in at number 5 is Have Rocket Will Travel from 1959. This was the Three Stooges' first feature-length motion picture, but now they did appear in some other movies before this, but they weren't full length and what have you. But some were movies and what have you, but not full length and what have you. But this, well, they were full length, but not feature length. Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting these words all mixed up. Apologies. But anyway, the Stooges really nail it. Moe, Larry, and Curly Joe. In their first film, it's those with Curly Joe to Rhea. It's absolutely really crazy and why have you. I got a lot of good laughs from watching this and what have you. It is outrageously hysterical. Definitely. Again, I will review that and the other Stooges films as I've said already later on next year in April, I believe. We'll see. Yep. Now, coming in at number 4 is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971. I love this movie. This will probably be the best version of Willy Wonka. Yeah, I love Gene Wilder's performance. Everyone else was really good. And what can I say? I watched that along with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to promote the release of Wonka. We'll see where that winds up on the first time watches ranking. I thought it was pretty good in YV. I really enjoyed it for what it had to offer, and I thought it was pretty good, like always. A real sweet treat that is. And coming in at number 3 is Superman, or Superman the movie from 1978. I recently re-reviewed this film and it's done much better than my original review. Thank you. Anyway, great film. I love it. Richard Donner does an exceptionally good job with the direction. Christopher Reeve, good as Superman. Clark Kent, I loved him. Performance we got from Margot Kidder as Lois Lane. Gene Hackman was good as Lex Luthor. Everyone was really, really good in this. This would be the start of a big franchise, even though it went downhill after the second one. But overall, Superman the movie, you can't go wrong with. I love it. It's definitely good. Now, the final two was a little tricky, but I figured that these two will probably be the top two flicks of 2023, but I don't know where they're going to be, though. These will be in the top 5. Could they be in the top 2? But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves yet. But it could happen. Coming in at number 2 is Megan. I love this movie. I'm not going to say too much. I've already reviewed this film and it's already become the most viewed video on my channel this year, so I'm not going to get into too much of that. But I love this movie. It is very good. I don't care what anybody else would say, but Megan is just such an awesome film. Check out the review if you haven't, so I'm not going to say much more about it. And my number 1 rewatch of December 2023 is Barbie. Yes. I actually watched this on Max when it first premiered so I could revisit it. I may revisit it again before my live stream. You never can tell. This is already the biggest film of the year. I love it just like the way I loved it when I saw it in the theater this past summer. And of course, it's now nominated for several Golden Globes and Critics' Choice Awards. Best of luck, though, for this and YV. It's going to face stiff competition, though. Maybe it can do this without much trouble, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves yet. But I loved Margot Robbie. She was exceptionally awesome as Barbie. Ryan Gosling is good as Ken. Everyone else in this movie is absolutely really good. That's all I'm going to tell you about. Check out my review if you haven't. But anyway, Barbie is just so awesome and very colorful and wow, incredible. Oh dear, I'm sorry I'm getting carried away here. But seriously, check it out. It is on Max. Okay, so Barbie's my number 1 rewatch for December 2023. What did you rewatch in December 2023? You can let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, and well, be a part of the Big D Nation. Oh, but wait a minute. There's more. I almost forgot. Before I finish this and what have you, I know that's my usual finishing bit, but I forgot one more thing. Please stand by. I did something different on my Letterboxd account. I actually made a list of the Christmas rewatches and what have you. I didn't rank them though, because that would take way too long. So I'm gonna go down real quickly, rapid fire on all the rewatches. I rewatched like over 60 specials and movies. Here they are: Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, A Charlie Brown Christmas, It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Flintstone Christmas, A Flintstone Family Christmas, A Flintstone Christmas Carol, Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights. I was going to review that, but that's going to be on hold for now. It's a Wonderful Life, Bad Santa, Jack Frost from 1998. I already reviewed that. Check it out. Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I watched the unrated cut. Miracle on 34th Street. I've watched the original from 1947, the 1973 made-for-TV remake, which I'm glad y'all been enjoying, by the way, and the 1994 remake, which I'll review next year. For Christmases, Fred Claus, I'll Be Home for Christmas, Christmas with the Cranes, Elf, The Family Man. I was going to review that as well, but I shelved it. And, well, oops. Sorry. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Frosty the Snowman, A Very Brave Christmas, The Bears Slept Through Christmas, which also are doing pretty well in my views again. The Christmas Tree Train. I watched 4 different Christmas carols: The Muppet Christmas Carol, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I forgot it one. I could remember. Well, try and get back to that. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, original live action and 2018. Jack Frost, 1997, and its sequel, The Smurfs Christmas Special. Yogi's First Christmas, Yogi's All-Star Comedy Christmas Caper, The Little Drummer Boy, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, all 3 Santa Claus films, A Christmas Story 2, A Christmas Story Christmas, The Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2, Jingle All the Way, The First Christmas the Story, The First Christmas Snow, Little Drummer Boy Book 2, Scrooged, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, The Polar Express, Black Christmas. I watched all 3 versions, including the one y'all don't like from 2019. All 6 Home Alone movies, you heard me correctly, all 6 Home Alone movies, Violent Night, and Noel. Give me a second if I can remember my last Christmas Carol flick. Stand by. Okay, I made an error. It was 3 Christmas. Well, those 3 Christmas carols, I forgot. I crossed off 2 for, maybe 2 for the Flintstones and put Flintstones Christmas Carol as the 4th one. Oops. And Gremlins was the last one. Oops. Sorry, everyone. I just got carried away here. I was really trying to do my extreme best to get her done and what have you. There you go. There's my ranking of the rewatches for December 2023 with my list of Christmas rewatches. So, again, let me know what you thought about this and give me what's your top rewatch of December 2023. You can give me your top 1, your top 3, top 5 tops, okay? Leave them for me in the comment section below, and you know the rest. And stay tuned for the live stream of Terror Train coming up later tonight. So if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for the top 3 films that are on here. The upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of Barbie. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of Megan, excuse me. And the bottom left-hand corner is my re-review of Superman the movie. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.